All right, so people who dedicated lights on this wreath, this was in collaboration with the Hyde Park Community Circle. Really, they were in charge of the entire wreath thing. We just gave them a venue. So in memory of Wendell Peak, Earl and Mildred Williams, Rupert and Gertrude Peak, Mark, Mike, and Ricky, given by Elaine Peak and family. Buck and Marge Heath, Harry and Elaine Parker, Ralph and Peg Mudgett, and Earl and Avis Hanscom, given by Chan and Madonna Parker. Reverend Phillips and Barbara Henderson, parents, and Margaret Russell, Deb's mom, given by Jonathan and Deborah Henderson. Arlene Anderson and Lester Anderson, given by Gary Anderson. Marion Wilson, given by Dot and George Cook. Janine Lariche and Ruth Ritter Sherwood, given by John Sherwood. Philip Fournier, given by Andrea Fournier. Katie Brooks, given by Whiffy Brooks. Sam Boynton, given by Dusty Boynton. Jean Hay, given by Marilyn May. Mortimer Brewster Smith, Sylvia Bull Curtis, Stephen Bartlett Smith, and Bjorn Kalin, given by Alea Smith Kalin. And forgive me if I butchered any names. I didn't grow up here like many of you. I'll let you read the next sheet.
Okay.
So these are in memory of.
All right. Thank you. In memory of Henry, Colley, and Gordon Loomis, given by Pixie Loomis. In memory of Shirley Gagnier. Gagne. Thank you. John Fowler, Anita Reynolds, Jacob Reynolds, and all our loved ones by Marlene and David Gagne. Ken Potter, Gwen Potter, and Chris Potter, given by Alice Potter James. Edwin Webster, Donald Parsons, Florence Parsons, and John Scott, given by Ed and Nancy Webster. Sean Gray, Florence and Clifford Tallman, and Bill Gagne, given by David and Deborah Tallman. Porter Earl, the Murphy family members, and the Flanders and Fletcher family members, given by William and Helen Murphy. Keith Richard Lamphere, Lou and Madeline Touchette, Lyman and Helen Lamphere, and Carol L. Parker and Donna H. Chase, given by Russ and Judy Lamphere. Muriel Dussault, given by Kenneth Dussault. Dr. Philip, Chavarel, Sr., given by the Chervelli. Amy for the win, 2 for 2. Thank you.
All right, in memory of my dad, Rene Marcoux, Roger Marcoux Sr., Raymond Marcoux, George Marcoux, thank you, George Boudreau, Jean-Paul Boudreau, Marion Wilson, Martha Balcour, and Lorraine Audette, given by Denise Marcoux. Raymond Haynes Sr. and Raymond Haynes Jr., given by Fern Farmer. Tasha LaHoyer, given by Jill Shank. Tom, given by Nan. Maxfield Cook, given by Tom Anastasio. Dean Corse, given by Joanne Corse Herman. Tasha LaHoyer, given by Roseanne, Roger, and Matt LaHoyer. Philip Parkhurst, Margaret Parkhurst, and McNanny family, given by Lana Parkhurst. Pitt and Phyllis Despalt, and Ralph and Lil Tibbetts, given by Dave and Barbara Despalt. Sam Boynton, given by Eric Blatt. Linda Arnold, Chet and Hortense Cleveland. Ruby Powers, and Paul and Lorraine Audette, given by Earl and Jeanette Pino.
In memory of George and Cyprian Audette, Dennis and Lawrence Audette, Chet Tillotson, Reverend Victor Audette, John and Annie Woolley, given by Noella Tillotson. Joseph, can you raise your voice a little? Oh, sorry. Joseph and Yvonne Audette, Arthur and Marlene Audette, Ronald and Marion Audette, given by Roger and Alicia Audette. Edwin Webster, Donald Parsons, and Florence Parsons, given by Pearl Webster. Leon Stone, Clara Stone, Julia Alger, and Debbie Furland, given by Gloria Emery. Bob Rollins, Milton Weeks, given by Tom and Karen Weeks. Pat Pastor, given by Jess Pastor. Irene, LaHoyer, right? Given by Helen Walker. Juanita LaRose Grace, given by Ida Mae Manning. Frank and Lawrence Travers and Lewis and Ethelyn Andrews, given by Norm and Betty Andrews. Mr. and Mrs. Francis H. Finn and Mr. and Mrs. Carl D. Hill, given by Robert C. Finn.
Okay, in memory of Donald and Florence Parsons, William R. Flanders Sr. and William R. Flanders Jr., given by Bob and Carol Parsons and girls. John Scott, Ellen Finn, Anna Alger, Marlene Marquette, and John Bruneau, given by Morgan and Kitsy Kilburn. David and Helen Clark, parents. Dean Davis and Corella Davis Gray, parents. Bob Woodside and Jim and Olney Gilmore, given by John and Judy Clark. Bud and Marcy LeClaire, Allie and Alney Ring, Maxwell Gillespie and Robert Gillespie, given by Judy and Dan Gillespie. Porter Jackson Earl, William Flanders Jr., Zula Fletcher, and Frida Jacobs, given by Ken and Don Sweetser. Deceased members of the LeClaire family, deceased members of the Boudreau family, deceased members of the Marco family, and Renee Marco, given by Diane Marco LeClaire. Ruth and Merle Dickinson and Marion and Francis Lucia, given by Everett and Melanie Dickinson. My freezing fingers.
In memory of Peter Brown and beloved pets, Gina Jenkins, Arlene Mace and Ida Mae Anderson, given by Debbie and Michael Wickenden. Tom Mason, Doug Mason, Dustin Mason Sr., Eslyn Mason, Keith Allen, Pinky Draper, and Debbie Draper, given by Roger and Alicia Audette. And to celebrate Arlene Grant, given by Sharon and Jack Anderson and the LCA family. And to celebrate William Vanderkamp, given by Sharon and Jack Anderson and friends. In memory of Eric Olson, given by Amy Olson. In memory of Chris Fisher, John Fisher, Patrick Lee Fisher, Eric Searles, and Trim Conklin, given by the Searles family. In loving memory of Margaret and Donald Hale and Donna Hale Chase. And in loving memory of Bob Woodside, given by Bob and Ruth Woodside. In memory of loved ones, given by Irina Anderson.
In memory of Raymond Buglian, Paul Francis Buglian, Kenneth Gluck, and Philip Sosis, given by Greta Bullion and Frederick Gluck. Plant family and Dubuque family, given by Andrew and Maxine Plant. Ricky Lemaire, Roger Lemaire, Donald Berry, Wanda Lanfear, and Mildred Westcombe, given by Barb and Roy Berry. Stuart Minash, Randy Minash, and Jane Farley, given by Kelly and Jeff Minash. Lila Dusso and Jordan Dusso, given by Gail and Greg Dusso. Marilee Tillotson Hayes, Raymond Wendell Hayes, Raymond Wesley Hayes, Dick and Betty Baruki, and Dick and Mary Morey, given by Alyssa Chafee. Keith Richard Lanfear, given by Kara, Chris, Ryan, and RJ. Andy Campagna and Sharon Duffy, given by Dot and George Cook. These are in celebration.
Top 5. Okay. In celebration of Jean Hay, David Haynes, David Haynes, Martha Haynes, Judy Haynes, and Julia Haynes, given by Susan Moore. In celebration of Everett Slayton and Bailey Slayton, given by Lorraine and Vito Minnie. In celebration of Lamoille County Players, given by Gina Jenkins. In celebration of Winter in Vermont, given by the Wickendens, Debbie and Michael. In celebration of the Hyde Park Community Circle and the Gihon Valley Hall Committee, given by Amy Olson. And lastly, in honor of Frank Russell Jr., Deb's dad, and Rita Henderson, John's stepmother, given by Jonathan and Deborah Henderson. In honor of Sherry Anderson and David Anderson, given by Gary Anderson. Denise Marcoux, given by Dot and George Cook. Hyde Park Town Firefighters, given by Ed and Nancy Webster. Our children and grandchildren, given by Russ and Judy Lanfear. To all teachers, given by Tom Anastasio. Noelle Audette Tillotson, given by Ida Mae Manning. And Carol Olson and Anita Cope, given by Nancy Olson. That's it.